doesn't think she's really that wildly different. Sometimes life can lead you on an unusual path and introduce an unexpected turn of events. And sometimes you might end up where you never dreamed you could be. Please welcome Nell as she shares how life can be a wild ride.
Fellow members and guests, I'd like to share with you my life's journey, sometimes wildly different, sometimes not, that brought me from the farmlands of Missouri to the sandy soils of Florida. I've come to a place in my life at the age of 43 where I finally realized that life really can be a wild ride. And the unexpected happening, the event, or the activity, or the something can prove to be just the nudge, or the push, or a shove you need to go down the new path, to find the new purpose, to find the new dream. From this vantage point today, I can see I needed a lot of nudging, a few pushes, and occasionally a shove to arrive where I am with you here today. I'll start by sharing a few details about my background and experiences. I've worked in the hospitality industry in a variety of roles, everything from the kitchen help to a wine steward to a special event manager, and currently today I'm a race director with a corporate team building company called Wildly Different. So the Wildly Different theme continues. I'm also a beauty school dropout and a reformed abuser of home hair coloring kits. It's true. I was once a wild platinum blonde, imagine it if you can, and then my hair started to break and fall out in clumps in about 48 hours. That was the end of my dream for beauty stylist ambitions. It's not a pretty sight, not at all. Unfortunately, I gave up that dream. I have unrealized ambitions to be a master class tennis player. However, I have a very realized lack of skills, coordination, or talent on the court, or game strategy. And I am clearly a danger to others, according to the coach who encouraged me to stop, yet he was not a maleficent character, simply had my best interests and the other players' interests at heart. I've kissed the sky and said my prayers while hang gliding at 1,500 feet in the blue skies over central Florida. And over the course of a recent year, I ran almost 1,200 miles. That's like running from here to Chicago and back about 300 miles. And all of those details that I've just shared tell you something about me, about my personal experience, but one of them isn't true. Not just yet, anyway. I'll reveal that detail soon. Each of those events, those details, those life moments, accomplishments, seem quite different on the surface. Some are wild, some are not. Yet in a fundamental way, they all point to a similar underlying drive or desire. At least that's how I see it when I reflect back and I think about all those various experiences. And I have to laugh, because some of them are definitely high points, and some of them are clearly low points in my background and experience of life. However, this drive can be described simply as a drive to give it a go. Why not give it a try and have fun while doing it? It's an attitude or a mindset or an outlook that gets me out of bed every morning asking what's new, what's next, what's going to happen in this new day, and what might I discover? And once that thought or desire takes hold of me, like it once did with beauty school, it now does with running and with Toastmasters, I simply have to try, because it would bother me more not to make the effort. Because even if I fail, as it was with beauty school, or I'm awful at it, as it was with tennis, I have to train every last bit of sweat out of myself, as I have done with running in order to succeed, I have found that this willingness to try is what always puts me on a new path forward towards my dreams. So when it gets wild, when the unexpected happens, I simply give it a go. I give it a try. And now, more than 20 years ago, when I look back as I arrived in Orlando, a fresh transplant from Independence, Missouri, I can see that I was young, hopeful and eager for the future. Today, I'm young at heart, forever hopeful, and eager for the next adventure, which is hang gliding at 1,500 feet.